Oh. It's another some guy made Ultima. By Jeff and Shirley Vogel. New game. Would you like a prefabricated party, or would you like to create your own party from scratch? We'll do a prefab. The trial was completed, and the sentence was passed. There was no appeal. There was no need. It wasn't as if it was considered a terribly awful sentence anyway. After all, you had not committed one of the hard crimes. You were not thieves or pirates or murderers. Sentences for those offenses were harsh and generally fatal. Hard miscreants inevitably died. No, your crime was one of not fitting in, of rebelling, or being peculiar in some way, or speaking out against the crown. And for those soft crimes, the punishment was considered just, appropriate, and most of all, lenient. Well, at least it was considered lenient by those who fit in with society, those who got to live out the rest of their lives above ground. Living in the light of the sun, however, was a privilege that had just been stripped from you. All of you were taken to a portal, a one-way permanent teleporter, and thrown in. You come to a giant cave, unlike any you have ever seen before. Green, luminescent, fungi on the ceiling show you how high it goes. Hundreds of feet. The cave goes on for what looks like miles in all directions. One of its walls stretches up ominously nearby, and in the other directions it goes on far beyond the range of your vision in the dim light. It is especially difficult to see things about the cave you are in because you are indoors. As your eyes adjust, you see you are in a fort. Walls and buildings surround you, made of large blocks of stone crudely mortared together. There are people, too. Thin, pale people, going about their business. Most pay little attention to you, but one, a small man, watches you carefully from a little ways away. Now entering Fort Exile. Yeah, this one's pretty cool. We've got John, Ariel, Nathan, Samantha, Allison, and Eric. These are all actions. Talk. Select some. You see a small man. He smiles at you nervously. His skin is incredibly pale from the strange light of the fungus. Hi. I don't know about that. Name. I am Andrew. On behalf of King Micah, not to mention your thousands of fellow inmates, I would like to welcome you to Exile. Exile. Yes, Exile. That's what we call this place. We're all exiles here, after all. Sort of makes sense. He smiles sadly. Well, what have you got to buy or to sell? Okay, you don't actually trade. Help. Everyone responds to look, name, and job. After that, try asking about things the person mentions. Ask one-word questions like fish or demon. Enter buy to end conversation. Fish. I don't know about that. Demon. I don't know about that. Look. Okay. And what was the other one? Job. What is your job? I wait for new arrivals such as yourselves and welcome them. Welcome. To ease the considerable shock of being cast into the underworld, of course. So, welcome to the underworld, he pauses to think. And also, I'm here to say you can get information about Exile. Or where you can get information about Exile and supplies. Name, job, buy. Plot seems fun, though. Yeah. Yeah, there's actually a lot of sequels to this. I think there's like 5 total games. And I think there's some side games, too. Like, it's an advanced series. Like, it got its start here on AOL. And then got rebranded as Avernum. And it's on Steam. It's all on Steam. Windows Explorer crashes every time I try to rename an OGG file. Links That's a that's a weird problem, Golden Star. Um, okay. Information. You think they're lucky Garriott didn't sue, but then Garriott might be lucky that Gygax didn't sue at one point. So, I mean, yeah, it is like legitimately this is very much Ultima. Like this is almost a complete clone of Ultima. But I feel like it's at least they made their all of their own art, right? Like they may have copied everything about like the way the game engine works, but they did all their own original art, and it has its own original story. So it's like, yeah, it's basically Ultima, but it's a wholly different game. Yeah. Theral is the town sage. He lives and works in the building to the southwest. He's a bit glum, but he does his job well. He'll answer your questions as best he can. Of course, you can get supplies first. And the naked suits is probably okay. I mean, it's like it would be a difficult case to make, I think, because you can't really copyright the idea of like the design. You could copyright the actual like story of Ultima. You could copyright the art of Ultima, but it's hard to copyright game design at all because it's like where does the line get drawn? How many games were Doom clones, right? No, none of those got sued, you know, and a lot of those even used the same engine as Doom. But what do I know? I'm not a lawyer, and you're not a copyright lawyer. Neither of us are copyright lawyers. Maybe you got me. Uh, Supplies. To prevent certain problems, new arrivals are sent to Tor to get modest supplies to support themselves until they find work. He's in the building to the south. We've found doing otherwise results in desperate, dangerous, and violent new citizens. This way you'll have a fair chance. What you do with it when you leave here is your business. Violent? Don't know about that. You just. Whatever. Done. Are you friendly? This one looks really a Diamond Showcase though. Oh, absolutely. And when I play the Diamond, I'm gonna play the Steam version. So this will be our look at the original. And when I go to play it fully, I'm gonna just play the one that's on Steam. So you can use mouse controls, which is nice. You see a worn and scarred middle-aged man. He carries a potted plant and a shovel. Plant. I don't know about that. Scar. Shovel. What's your job? I am the groundskeeper and gardener. And fix-it man. I like gardening best, but I do what they need. Name. Don't know about. You don't know your name? I'm Dunbar. Dunbar. I don't know about that. Okay, well, fair enough. What was the other command? That's it. What do you know about demon? Fish. Done. Well, that's the groundskeeper. So can we look at a map? Oh, that's our character sheet. Well, we know light. That's good. That's a good thing to know. Allison knows long light and unlock. Well, when we fully play this game, we'll do our custom party as well. We'll name some people after chat members. I think that'd be fun. Spell library. I see. Tells us what they all do. Cool. Lots of spells. Now we're gonna play pretty much all of the Ultima likes, except for that one that's got really vomity colors. We're not gonna play that unless I can find a way to play it in a way that doesn't have vomity colors. Look. Barracks. Okay. It would suck if you cover things like that, or an arrow at the top of the screen which rotates to your objective. Yeah, yeah, exactly. You'd run into all sorts of stuff like that. It'd be a minefield. And it's like you'd have one game with all of the good features, and then nobody else would be able to use those features. You see a guard. What's your name? I am Gunther. What's your job? Bringing doom to anyone I am told to bring doom to. What's doom? I don't know about that. Well, I guess fair enough. You see a powerfully built woman wearing chainmail with a strange insignia on it. Her reddish cheeks contrast strongly with the paleness of the rest of her skin. What's your name? I am Acacia. What's your job? I'm the guard captain for the barracks here at Fort Exile. We got a bunch of good men here, and when Nephilim come for us, we'll give them a good run. We work best on defense. I don't understand what you mean by doom. If only you could explain doom. He'd be like, oh god, is that what I've been doing to people? Yeah, he just brings it. He doesn't know what it is. He's a simple courier. He doesn't look at what he delivers. Exactly. He's the messenger. Um, Defense. Yeah, it's a tough job, but important. If the Nephilim take this fort, newly arriving humans will fall into their hands. And then, she draws her thumb across her neck, makes a charming noise. I have little hopes for peace, I'm afraid. A special delivery of pain. What's a Nephilim? You'd best ask Therol about that. Took me this long to notice you're wearing a Morbius t-shirt. Yep. It's Morbin time. It's always Morbin time. A well-maintained sign says pass through portal 11-7. Wait. 11,000. It's hard to. It's 1,100,000. Nope. Yeah, that many. Be funny if that counter was like real time updated forever. What's happening? Why am I dying? What was that? Oh, we're starving. Yep. Okay. Here we go. That didn't take long. Man, eventually still have to deal with text adventure style dialogue where you have to basically guess what they want you to ask. Sometimes it's really well done. I hope this game lets me automatically eat stuff that's in my inventory. Storage? Can I get stuff out of storage? Can I open the barrel? It's my spells. Whoops. Get? Nope. If I attack... Oh! Just gonna try to attack the barrels. Storage! So much storage. How many empty crates? Now we're dying. Therill, the sage. You see a slender, worried-looking man wearing impeccably pressed wizard robes. He sits behind a book-laden desk. Name? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Therl. I am the sage for Fort Exile. The corner of his mouth twitches slightly. Corner. I don't know about that. Okay. Sage. Job. He grimaces. I'm here to help you. Help. Well, every day or so, our benevolent overlords above hurl a few more souls into the hellish cesspit. Then they come to me, and I tell them just how bad things are, he chuckles dryly. Normally, I'd be cheery, but today I'm just not in the mood. Anyway, I'm here to give information. Information. Yes, for example, our lovely neighbors, the Nephilim, and the Slith Zerikai, or on nearby towns, or on your chances for escape, or on how to get you supplies, or on the local politics. The Nephilim you've heard of. There are many of them above ground. But you've never heard of Slith Zerikai. Let's talk about the Nephilim. Ah, the doom of all of us. Some of the weirdest sound design, yeah. If the Sliths don't get us first, lots of them have been sent down here, along with the humans. Many migrate to lower caverns, but many more stay here, determined to take our land. A large tribe of them lives to the north. They don't arrive at Fort Exile, by the way. They teleport somewhere else. Slith. Lizard men only live below ground, intelligent, powerful fighters. Very magically talented. We've been at war with them for years. And lately things have been a stalemate. They live to the west. Okay, what do you have to sell? Oh, supplies. Go see Tor. He'll give you some basic equipment, so you aren't totally doomed. Doom! Won't anybody tell me about Doom? I could save here. Interesting. Where's Tor? You don't know about Tor? Well, whatever. Guess I'll just starve to death. Bling. I do wish it had music, but maybe the Steam version has music. Oh, you can pick new PC graphic. Oh, that's cool. We can customize our player characters. Neato. Could probably put in your own as well. Can you ask about food? I'm sure if I go to Tor, he'll give me some food. I just gotta find where Tor is. There we go. Are you Tor? Sitting behind the counter is a tall man wearing bronze armor. Behind him is a large rock of crude stone weapons. Name? He says in a deep voice, I am Tor, weapons handler of Fort Exile. Does he have food? Probably doesn't have food. I don't know about that. Who has food? I'm gonna get that first. Let me go back to this wizard guy. No one's dead yet. That's good. Food. Don't know about that. Of course he doesn't. How does one acquire food? Do I have food? Do I need to actually like manually eat it? That's alchemy. Electro Penguin, this is Exile. It's a good opportunity because you know it's a good opportunity to starve to death in the starting village, yep. Can I like look at my inventory? What's this? I don't know what these buttons are. Oh, that's lock picking. That is. How is that an e-game? Let's see. We can wait 40 moves. That'll help. Just trying to see if I can look at what I have available. More info. I wonder if this is inventory. Maybe I can eat here. Use. You see Cauldron. Talk to Cauldron. Nobody there. 3 followers to go. Yeah, we're very close to our follower goal. 700. Very, very close. And then we'll get another edutainment stream. The third one. We're just going to starve to death, and that'll be the end of our exile journey. Maybe the original guy knows. Food? Don't know about that. Nobody knows about food. The portal from the surface world is still here, glowing brightly. You try to approach, but strange waves of force push you back. You can't even get close. Clearly, if you're going to escape from this pit, it won't be through here. See water. Can I get the water? Nope. Filth. Oh, good. See a middle-aged woman who seems to be in a big hurry, like everyone you've met. She's extremely pale. Name. I'm Janice, dear. You can call me Jan if you want. What's your job? What is this, a fortress of Ents? Food? Just use your chlorophyll. Well, there's no sun. I'm in charge of supplies for the fort. The soldiers, they cook on their own. I'm the one they go to for the food and weapons and clothes. It's tedious work, but it keeps me busy as long as Theral is stationed here. Can I have some food? Yeah, okay, you don't know about food. See a worn and scarred middle-aged man. All right, I talked to this guy. He's got the shovel. Maybe this guy does sell food. Buy. What? Supplies? Ah, yes. He hands you food, a pouch of money, and some crude weapons. Here you are. Good luck. Okay, so he does get food. Let's eat. How are you doing, Electro Penguins? Good to see you, as always. Now we've got full-on equipment. Okay. Let's equip some stuff. We automatically eat the food, at least. Equip. We have darts. Why do I have 2 shields? I guess I can give that to someone else. Trying to give. Huh. Oh well. Inventory confuses me a little bit. Well, let's go out into the world, see what happens. Combat! Use the darts. It. Combat's like tactical turn-based. Oh. E. It's great. Cha-ching. I think that's it for combat. And cool. Yeah, this is definitely fun. Oh, hello. Oh, that's a bad man. Cast a spell. Fireball. Ah. Cast it. Boom. Oh, it's AoE. Good to know. Ah. I don't know if you've been here since, but I have updated that noise so that it plays one of two random sounds. I'm eventually going to add more to it. Ah! That's a good one to add. The cough is great. Keep missing. Ah! I gotta add that one. Alas, your undeserved exile in the underworld has led you to a grisly and anticlimactic end. Oh well, maybe next group of poor suckers sent down here can straighten out this mess.